So I'm going to start prepping the Bendix Mustang to fly, and I do read your comments. Some people have commented that it looks like it's in amazing condition. It's not, and I'm going to open it up again and show you the repairs I did to the engine mount. And you know, it has the same issue as the green Mustang. This is loose, so we have to tighten the engine mount up a little bit. I posted a lot of pictures on my blog, projectlittlestinker.blogspot.com. This is a broken wing. You can see the terrible bend. I got the wing from a Facebook friend. I traded him some new old stock Bendix parts for his restoration, and he gave me this wing that I could fly. He told me he got the wing from Australia, that it came, you know, somebody had repaired it like this already. It's got a bunch of glue on it. There's pictures on my Instagram, Project Little Stinker, of what it looks like without the cover, the decals covering all the glue. So anyway, I'm going to do the same prep that I did for the green Mustang. Replace the tail wheel with a skid, put on flying lines. I don't have to do any repairs to the fuel tank, but I do have to, I'll probably wrap the engine mount with tape again to just tighten it up a little bit for flying. I don't know if these things are always loose like this in the, I don't know, I guess it's just the way it is. I'll show you what the repairs I did where it was broken from the crash. I guess whoever owned it before, I'm assuming, crashed it on the first flight and must have broken the wing, because all I got from the auction was the fuselage and the engine and the propeller and the spinner. So anyway, I'll get started on that. I'll show you the engine mount once I get it taken apart. Okay, so here's some video of the repairs I did to the engine mount on the Bendix Mustang. The blue plastic is cut from a wrecked PT-19, and I glued it in with just regular old Tamiya model cement, the orange cap. It's, I guess, kind of thick. And then the lower cowl is the same thing. I replaced the broken parts with pieces of PT-19 fuselage, glued in with model cement. I think the plastic on these Mustang ready to flies are the same type of styrene that you get in a plastic model kit. So, and I think the PT-19, any of the brittle plastic Cox planes are styrene, similar to a plastic model kit. The bendier ones are a different kind of plastic, like a cyclolec or something, and those planes are almost impossible to glue together. You really just have to source replacement parts. They just don't glue at all. So when I took it apart to get the engine out, I actually did break the nipple off the fuel tank, so I have to do that repair, and so a little extra work. But I think I have a way to put the part, just glue the part back on, and hopefully it'll hold up. What I'm going to do is thread a pin drill through the broken piece, and then use it to jig it to the fuel tank, and then use the model cement to hold it in place. So we'll see how that works. And yeah, because I've drilled out tanks before, I think the Corsair I have, the blue Corsair I have, I drilled it out and epoxied like a Foremost Products fuel fitting for RC planes in there. I don't know if it's going to hold up as well, so it is a difficult problem. I mean, I guess if it was worse comes to worse, I could just take the fuel tanks out altogether and replace them with a perfect fuel tank or something, and go that route. but I'll give this a try and we'll see how it turns out. Okay, here's my concept to repair the nipple on the fuel tank. I have a tiny drill bit from a pin vise, and I used it to open up the hole a little bit in the tank, and I have it going to use the drill bit as a jig to just glue that back together with some plastic model cement. Okay, there's the parts glued together. We'll let that set up for probably overnight, and hopefully in the morning sometime I can connect the pin vise to the drill bit and break it loose and back it out of there, and that'll clean out the hole as it comes out, and we'll be ready to go. Okay, here's the repair of the fuel tank. Turns out the model cement didn't work, wouldn't hold, so I switched to super glue and did the same technique with the pin vise drill, jigging it together, and it seems to be a really good repair, really strong. I did clean up the surfaces of the tank bottom and the end of the fuel line nipple a little bit before I glued it together, just to get the glue residue off, and it's super solid. So I think that's a good technique for reassembling these broken tanks when you have all the pieces. Okay, here's the wrap-up of the Bendix Mustang prep for flying. It's almost complete. I need some more spider wire. I didn't have enough to make the lines as long as I want, so I'll have to get some more and redo the lines. I did get the engine mount tightened up with some tape, like I did on the green Mustang, and I added the stooge tether to the back, so it's pretty much ready to go. Repaired the fuel tank and everything, so hopefully the next video will be flying. Tune in. Thanks.